Anaphylaxis is a severe allergic reaction. It can be caused by a reaction to things like bee stings, penicillin, or nuts. What actually is happening? Also, why is it happening? Well, to start with, the basic reaction is part of the body's defense mechanism. It recognizes that something is new to the body, regards as both being foreign to the body and also being a potential threat. The body then tries to deal with what it regards as a threat. Unfortunately, though, in some cases it actually overreacts to the threat. That overreaction itself can endanger the human body. In the body there are various types of defense mechanisms. One of these is called antibodies. Their role is to spot an invading organism, attach themselves to the invader, then render the invader harmless. And do this either by neutralizing the invader's method of attack, or forcing them to clump together, or by opening them up to attack by white blood cells, by breaking up the actual cell membrane of the invader. All really useful stuff. There's a particular type of antibody called immunoglobulin E, which has a very important role in allergies and allergic reactions. Immunoglobulin E is very useful against a wide variety of infections, especially against things like parasitic worms, even some forms of cancer. However, because it can be effective against such a wide variety of threats, sometimes it gets a little carried away, tries to fight things that are not even infections. Now, one of the key functions of the immunoglobulin E is once it's spotted a threat, it causes a fairly uncommon form of white blood cell called a basophil to release histamine. This in turn allows white blood cells easily to pass through the blood vessels and into the capillaries and out into the wider body. This altering of the blood vessels and capillaries is important to get the white blood cells to the location of an infection, but can also cause a localized rash to appear where the histamine levels have increased too far. Now, taking antihistamines doesn't directly stop the histamines or their production. Instead, it minimizes the body's reaction to histamines and can reduce the impact of the immunoglobulin E's overreaction. The main problems occur with the immunoglobulin E and when it attaches to something it regards as a threat, yet the rest of the body doesn't feel threatened by. The normal process of identification followed by the removal of the threat fails, and immunoglobulin E keeps on sending out more and more messages for help, provoking more and a more extreme reaction from the body as a result. As histamine levels in the body continue to rise, more of the blood vessels dilate. This in turn causes the blood pressure to drop. This fall in blood pressure can lead to the body to faint, also to the possible fatal consequences of anaphylaxis. So if somebody starts to suffer a severe allergic reaction, along with contacting emergency services, there are several logical steps to take. First of these is to remove what's actually causing the reaction in the first place. For instance, if a bee sting is removed, eventually the immunoglobulin E will stop overreacting to it and return to normal activity. Next, the person should lie down, since fainting is a possible reaction. Finally, the person can be given or can take epinephrine or adrenaline, normally in the form of an EpiPen or an auto-injector. Increasing the amount of the adrenaline in the body increases the blood flow to the body's muscles and counteracts some of the effects of histamine, which can be a lifesaver. Now, whilst most allergies and allergic reactions are mild and non-life-threatening, it isn't something to fool around with. So if you have a friend with an allergy, or if you work in the catering industry and are told about an allergy, please treat it seriously. Don't give them a few nuts because you think just a couple can't harm anyone. It is a serious problem for some people.